Okie dokie.
Here's a movie that deserves a reappraisal, A Woman Obsessed. This movie was shot under the title Bad Blood. You can see the clumsily inserted video-generated title here, but never released theatrically. And I don't know that it was even broadcast on late-night premium cable channels where it would have found a natural home. This LaserDisc, released in 1989 by Academy Entertainment, remains the best way to see this obscurity. At the risk of overselling it, I will attempt to explain why this sleazy gothic thriller is worth seeking out. I will reveal major plot points, so if that's a concern, navigate away. And if you're wondering if you can watch this with the family, here's a quick scan over the IMDb tags, so enter at your own risk. Here's the plot. Ted Barnes stumbles across an art gallery displaying a portrait which looks exactly like him. At the opening of the show, he meets the artist, Arlene Bellings, who recognizes Ted as her long-lost son. That portrait is not of Ted, but of Ted's deceased father. Ted confirms with his mother that he is not her biological son. She explains that she impulsively rescued him from his actual father, who was a bad, bad man. Ted, along with his wife, Evie, takes a trip to Long Island to reconnect with his mother at her palatial estate.
Holy shit.
What's the matter?
This is her house.
It doesn't take long to establish that Arlene is completely insane. She projects her love for her dead husband onto her child, so naturally she must dispense with the wife.
Eve is such a common name. I mean, I just don't associate with people like that.
And then she ties up Ted in the attic so he will never leave her again.
And I do wish that your incessant desire to copulate with such trash could be changed into desire for me.
Director Chuck Vincent probably spent all of 4 weeks making this movie, and it might be a good idea to adjust expectations when appraising the film technically. Here's an example where the film falls short. The first scene of violence of the film, what should be as shocking and expertly executed as the shower scene in Psycho, misses the mark by a mile. Arlene has drugged Ted downstairs in the mansion. Evie discovers that her food has been drugged too, so she goes downstairs, only to find the shocking sight of mother on top of son. This moment demands a close-up of Arlene's crazed eyes, an extreme close-up of light reflected off the blade of the knife, a dolly in on Evie's anguished face, and it demands blood. We really need the scene to be shocking and feel painful. Instead, it's almost entirely medium shots, all in slow motion, including the music. It drags. Maybe I'm overly critical of such a low-budget movie, but just a few more camera setups and some makeup effects could have punched the scene up. And Chuck Vincent clearly modeled this movie after De Palma, right down to the dolly zooms and the use of split screen. How would De Palma have handled this scene? With that criticism out of the way, here is where Chuck Vincent excels, getting the most out of his actors.
And she's never really gotten over it.
Gotten over what?
Joe's demise. We were discussing
You've had too much to drink, Jasper. Go get some coffee.
Every performance in this film is spirited, from the smallest roles in the art gallery at the beginning.
It sucks.
Oh! Arlene!
That's Miriam Zucker from Street Trash. Christina Veronica as the maid Crystal takes the smallest of roles and makes it memorable. Troy Donahue and Carolyn Van Bellingham as Ted's parents make quite a mark also.
Antique? Bullshit. Those two wouldn't know an antique from a piece of junk. What now?
We're turning back. We're going to find them.
What, at this hour?
Our protagonist, Randy Spears, going by the name Gregory Patrick, and Linda Blair are the perfect cardboard cutout happy couple.
That's it. Mystery solved.
Oh, you're cruising for a bruising, mister.
Talk dirty to me. I like it.
And they provide much needed contrast to the film's grande dame. Georgina Spelvin, going by the name Ruth Raymond, outcamps Joan Crawford and Shelley Winters. Her performance makes this movie. If you're looking for attractive, experienced, and uninhibited actors who will work cheap and be grateful for the opportunity, look no further than off-Broadway and adult films.
Just a minute, Pam.
Catch you with your pants down again, Mr. Barnes?
After 2 decades of working in those arenas, Chuck Vincent's Rolodex was filled with underutilized talent. This movie has such an interesting cast. Linda Blair and Troy Donahue alongside Randy Spears and Georgina Spelvin, and a lot of fringe figures that only appear in Chuck Vincent films. Besides casting, Vincent's other strength is getting his money's worth out of locations. He uses the right amount of extras and set dressing to magically create an art gallery, a restaurant, a home. He uses New York City establishing shots. He finds free outdoor locales. And every Gothic story needs an atmospheric house. And most impressively, this little production secured the Hempstead House on Long Island, former home of Daniel Guggenheim. Details about the making of this film are scarce. The short-lived late 80s horror magazine Slaughterhouse did an interview with Chuck Vincent after production wrapped. It's a very surface interview, but it illustrates the pride Vincent took in his work. He discusses his flexibility in working where the market dictates, the near impossibility of getting an independent film into theaters, how producers of horror film have glutted the video aisles with garbage, and the reason he uses actors from the adult industry. He says simply, they are fantastic actresses and actors. Randy Spears posted this behind-the-scenes photo on his Facebook page. That's Chuck Vincent surrounded by his cast. I can't help but feel that this photo exudes the warmth and camaraderie of a ragtag summer stock that just so happens to be making an outrageous and slightly smutty movie. So that's Bad Blood, also known as A Woman Obsessed. An intriguing late-night movie preserved on LaserDisc.
Why the fuck are you doing it to me?
That does it.